When people think of paid family leave, they often think of a parent taking time off of work to bond with their newborn.
But a new study from Stanford University examines the benefit of California's paid leave program. It allows people to take time off from work to care for loved ones in a medical emergency. ABC 10's Morgan Reiner covers all things politics and is here now to explain.
Chris and Laura, you know the saying, as goes California, so goes the nation. California was the first state to pass paid family leave nearly 2 decades ago. 11 states and D.C. have followed suit. Now, this new study shows the extensive impact of the program and the improved benefits residents could soon get.
Catherine Witchett is an attorney at Legal Aid Work, a nonprofit in San Francisco which provides free legal services for workers.
So we get over 1,000 calls on our work and family helpline every year. And generally their questions are, how can I take time off to take care of my spouse who is going through chemo or to bond with my brand new baby?
She said California makes answering that question easy. You do have a right to take time off. You do have a right to return to work afterwards.
So that they know they're not just asking for a favor to be able to take time off because they're pregnant, or asking to take time off to bond with their new child isn't a kindness from their employer, but it's something that they have the right to.
Maya Rawson-Slater is an associate professor of health policy at Stanford University and one of the authors of the new study.
We find that access to state-level paid family leave allows the healthy wives of these individuals that experience health events to keep working. So they're much less likely to report leaving their jobs for the purposes of caring for family.
10% of women nationally do not return to work when they have to care for a loved one in a medical emergency. In California,
the exact number is 7 percentage point reduction in the likelihood that they leave their jobs.
California's paid family leave program is set to expand again in 2025. Lower income workers will get to keep 90% of their paycheck when they take time off, as opposed to the current 60 to 70%.
I asked about what happens to the 10% of women outside of California who end up having to leave their jobs. Now, the Stanford study does not follow these women once they make that decision, but Rawson-Slater said there is already research that shows paid family leave means financial stability. So she said it's safe to assume that some of those who have made that decision to leave work to take care of loved ones will face financial hardships.
And Morgan, do you have to work at a company for a certain amount of time to qualify for paid family leave?
Well, Chris, you must have paid into this system. So very generally speaking, you have to have worked for a private employer for about 5 to 18 months prior to taking that time off. We've put a link on our website, abc10.com, so you can see how to apply and if you qualify.
Morgan, thank you.